Hi everyone, I'm going to make an art journal page today and I'm working in my mixed media notebook. And yesterday I've been just relaxing and doing some coloring in this coloring book. It's supposed to be for kids. I don't know what kid will do something so elaborate, but it's good for me. I liked the images, so I've done this one just relaxing with it, and I figured this could be a really good focal point for an art journal page. So I'm going to start building some kind of background to go with this seahorse, and I'm going to try and make something interesting without overwhelming this image that has lots and lots of details. So I'm going to move this aside and I'm going to start by stamping on my page. I haven't gessoed it, it just as is. So I've got this stamp and I'm using Memento Nautical Blue, and I think I will also add, I've got Versacolor turquoise just for the added interest, and just going to stamp it randomly on my page. So I'm gonna only do the darker color, the Memento Nautical Blue. This didn't come quite well, so here it is. And now I'm planning to cover most of it, so right now I'm going to make something really busy, but then I'm going to tone it down in the hopes that I will still have details picking in the background. So let's see, I've got these waves that I'm going to stamp now. Again, I'm doing it randomly on my page. And maybe some shells. Let's see. It doesn't want to get out of that state. As I said, it would probably, most of it get covered, but it's better to put something and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so stamps aside, I want to give it a little blast from my heat tool so it won't smear. I hope this is enough. And now I'm taking a gesso and I'm going to thin it down with water. let's see, just taking a little bit here and adding water. I think a little bit more, and let's hope for the best. So there is a little bit of smearing, but never mind. Maybe it will just add to the whole thing, and it's only the beginning. I think I thinned it too much. So I'm adding where I think I need more. Okay, I'm through being gentle and whatever will be will be. With the smearing, with everything, with coverage. Just a little bit more. In places where I have, when I've stamped and I have like a straight line, I'm adding more white to, so there won't be a straight line to disguise the straight line. So just the beginning, and now I'm going to let it dry and then I'll come back. I'm back. So this is dry, and now I want something that would look like bubbles, and I thought about you know how we drink coffee or tea and something is spilled and you just place it down and then you have a mark. So I figured maybe I can do it on purpose. So I've got here a homemade spray. This is from Gel Food Coloring, and it's few drops of gel food coloring with water in this spray bottle. So this is turquoise, and I don't know if it will work. I'm just trying, and this is just plastic cup, glass, whatever, and I'm going to try, and I like it. That's what I was aiming for. Okay, so somehow I've made it. Again with a little another glass which is smaller, and now I want to try the bottom, so maybe it will be, yeah, and yeah, little bit more thick, so I'm going over it and just wiggling it a little bit like so, and here we go, another mark, and now I'm adding another color, more like a light blue, and let's see if I've got another. I've got this, so ooh, I like it. I didn't know it will go so well. Okay, here we are. So just putting aside all the mess I've done here with all this spray paint before I'm staining everything I know. So okay, moving everything aside, and I really like it, and I'm thinking now that this needs to completely dry before I'm moving on and attaching my seahorse here. So I'll get back when it's dry. I'm back. So a few things. This is not completely dry. I still have like little puddles of wet paint here, and I couldn't resist and I added a few more circles, and now I'm just going to dip into a white acrylic paint, and I just want to add a little bit more definition to each bubble, and I still want to cover some areas in the background, like here, that I don't like how they look. And here we go, and let's see, I'm going to put the white right now on each bubble, like so, on the right top corner. There are no corners in circles, but that's the best I can do in explaining what I'm doing. So like the light is coming from here, so I'm doing so, and right now it's just the white, but I'm going to add more color to counteract the white from the top. So and you don't have to do it, it's just something that I felt could just add to my bubbles, to how they look, to give them a little bit more dimensionality. And again, covering where I don't like how the stamping was in the background. And also smearing a little bit. There are no rules, just do what you think will work for you. Okay, so just more white here, and yeah. Next, now I'm taking this aqua color, and it doesn't want to open. Putting a little bit here, and oops, now I'm putting down the color. If I had the white here, then I'm putting the aqua on the left bottom corner. And I'll add some white here so I can do some blending. Not completely, but here we go. So basically this is it. I'm just going to go over all my bubbles and do the same thing. So I'm going to go all over them and then I'll come back. I'm back. So bubbles all dry. I've glued down my focal image and I want to add something to the background and to my corners and maybe edges. We'll see. I've taken one of the seashells stamps and I'm going to stamp it. I think I'll do a border of seashells all around my page. At least that what I'm thinking right now. I'll start stamping and we'll see how it goes. I hope at the end it won't look like something out of a SpongeBob, but I'll try. Maybe now I will add from this one. Yeah. And just switching between the seashells stamps. Switching again. Yeah, and just a little bit more where the border doesn't look like a border because of the turquoise that I've tried to use, and it's not really going, just too light. Yeah, so this is it, and now the only thing I want to do is give a little bit more definition to the seahorse, and I've got, these are water reactive pencils. These are, I think it's Stabilo, no, Faber-Castell, and I'm just going around in several places, and I will activate them with a little bit of water on a paintbrush in a minute. I hope when I've bought them, I think it was in Vienna, and I asked for a water reactive and they promised me it was, but I haven't tried them before, so I'm not sure. I hope they are. Sometimes there is a very it's very difficult to explain what you want. You think everyone knows English, but it's not always like that. Certainly not in craft or art supply stores. When I'm going to Prague, I'm always taking photos with my phone of what I want and then I'm showing them the photos in the phone, because they just don't understand. Most of what I'm saying in English they don't understand, so that's the only way to communicate. Okay, so let's hope it is water reactive. I'm going to put a little bit of water here and taking some kind of brush. Well, it seems like it's working. Yeah, it's working. Just to add a little bit something. Like shading, I don't know how to explain it. It just seems like the thing to do. Little bit of smudging. it seems like this one is reacting better than the blue. This, don't know why. It's the same brand, it's the same everything. Don't know why this smears better than the other one. So yeah, this is it. That's my page. I really like what happened here, and I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching, and thank you for leaving me comments below, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.